Someone broke into my back deck and stole the Tiffany necklace that was for my wife. Please, please, if you can give me a necklace to replace it, only Wang quality and above, I would wish you the merriest of Christmases. What the heck is poopin' H2Os and roller bros alike? I'm your guide Q. Welcome back to our favorite subreddit, r/SusanBeggar, r/Susan Beggars. You gotta get it together, Susan. What's wrong with you? We're looking at an image that I found from failblog.org. I just searched choosing beggars on Google and this came out. Does anybody remember browsing on failblog.org? Anyway, let's get into the cringe. We got a lot of Christmas-centric stuff. It's gonna be an absolute blast. After visiting and taking pictures with a child, I overheard the mom talking to the elf. "Can we get a discount?" she asked. She was told there were no discounts. She continued bargaining. "I don't think these pictures are very nice. I'll take them if I can get a 50% discount." Again, she was told there were no discounts, but new photos could be taken. She persisted. "I'll take these if you can at least knock off 25%. I do not want to retake any more poses." She did purchase the pictures. One of the children said to me, "Mom talks to everybody like that. She wants stuff for free all the time." First off, I love how she lies and says, "I don't think the pictures are very nice," but then she's completely willing to stick with those pictures if she can at least get them discounted. Like, she doesn't care about the quality of the pictures whatsoever. She just wants it for less money. And then, way to break your child's immersion in visiting Santa entirely. Like, yeah, Santa's trying to gouge us for money this year. We can't have any of that. I need a discount on this. "Hey, is the bug still available?" "Yes, it is. I have someone coming to look at it tomorrow morning, but if they decide they don't want it, I can schedule you sometime tomorrow afternoon or anytime you're free this week after Christmas." "Can I come tonight to see it?" Sorry, it wouldn't feel right doing that. I already told this other family they're the first to see it. "I'll give you $2,500 cash if I can see it tonight." He sends the Kelley Blue Book value of the car, which is around $5,100 to $7,500. "I'm sorry, but that's way too low. The Kelley Blue Book price is more than what I'm asking. I just want what I still owe on it." "Please, it's for my daughter for Christmas." "I can't go lower than $4,500 as that's what I still owe on the car myself, and I can't show you the car until tomorrow afternoon at the earliest. Let me know if you're still interested." "If they don't want it in the morning, I'll give you $2,000 tomorrow afternoon." Yes, the old negotiation trick of I'll give you $500 less than what I was initially offering you, which was $2,000 less than your bottom line price. "Again, I can't go any lower than $4,500. I'm paying cash though." "I don't know what to tell you. $4,500 is my asking price and I'm not budging. I'll give the car to my own little sister before I take a huge loss on it." "If you'd give it away anyways, why can't you give it to us for cheaper?" "That's not the point. I don't think we'll be able to agree on this, and I no longer feel comfortable showing you the car. Best of luck and have a Merry Christmas." "Are you kidding me? I have cash in hand and Christmas is 4 days away. I need this car for my daughter. I promised her I'd get her a VW Bug for Christmas." "I'm sorry you waited until the last minute, but I'm not selling you my car, especially not at what you're offering." "It'll never sell for what you're asking." "I disagree, but have a good night." "Fuck you, bitch. I hope you get in a crash the next time you drive, then no one gets it. You are ruining my kid's Christmas. You piece of shit. I hope you're happy." Okay, let's just establish right off the bat that you cannot afford to buy this car from this guy. He's asking $600 less than the bottom end of the average that the people who tell us how much cars are supposed to cost decided it should be. And you're offering him, after you reduced your offer, less than half of what he's actually asking for it. As always, he did not ruin your kid's Christmas. You ruined your kid's Christmas by promising them something that you could not make happen, and now you're just projecting your anger onto this person selling a car. Also, cars, terrible idea for a Christmas present. You're pretty much giving somebody something that then you're like, oh, now you can figure out how to pay the insurance for it, and if it ever breaks down or anything, I guess we'll deal with that in the future. I could barely afford this car, so I don't know if I'll be able to help you out with any of the repairs or maintenance. But that's honestly just my opinion. Do you guys think it's a good idea to give someone a car as a Christmas present? I bought the Xbox One X, and the only game I can find that is interesting is Call of Duty Infinite Warfare. Shaking my head. Even though people don't like it, I do. Anyways, can I get free DLC? What? Can I get free DLC maps for Call of Duty Infinite Warfare? Inbox me the code. And just like that, Bill Gates DM'd this gentleman and said, your go-getter attitude is so amazing, I'm not only going to give you the DLC for the game, but I'm making you CEO of Microsoft. This is more of a rant than anything. This is not directed at any one person. In fact, the ladies I've talked with were wonderful people. Can I bring up something that's on my mind? Yes, of course you can. This is Facebook. You don't have to ask anyone's permission. It's on all our minds, actually, but no one says it. My goodness, is $3,500 to $4,000 of value anymore to an independent egg donor? Do donors know how hard it is to save up that much? Saving is really hard to do. If you knew how to save, maybe you wouldn't be an egg donor. I have years of infertility and emotional pain. I am so tired of dealing with people who don't understand the deep heartache it is to not yet be a mom. When you're offered $3,500 to $4,000 because that's all I've got, and you turn it down, you need to start thinking about what you're actually doing. You're basically valuing your eggs, and as far as I know, they're priceless. So why charge an impossible amount? If you can't save up enough and need to sell your eggs, maybe you need to think about better fiscal budgeting. Please stop the inflation. Okay, I really know nothing about buying eggs in any market other than the supermarket, you know what I'm saying? But I have heard that like $5,000 is basically the bottom line price you can get them for, with an average about 10 grand, and then it can go all the way up to $50,000. So I can't really like talk about, if anybody knows how much eggs are supposed to be priced or why they're so expensive, let me know. But I can talk about this woman's tone, and I really don't appreciate the way that she criticizes egg donors for not being able to save money, and maybe if you were more fiscally responsible and knew how to save your money, you wouldn't have to donate eggs. Like, how about you don't crap on the person that you're trying to buy eggs from and have them give you a good deal? And if I could make $5,000 off of something that came out of my body, like, I would do it in a second, no matter how well I was doing financially. That's awesome. Can I buy this item? Yes. Is there any way possible that you could send it to me first and I will pay you? I've done this before with a lot of people. This is obviously just not the way that buying items works. I actually have a story that's somewhat similar to this. I was looking at an Acura TL a few years ago, and it was like a quarter of the price that it should have been, so I hit up the person immediately. They told me this story about how their son had died in a motorcycle accident and he was a veteran and stuff, and they were just trying to get rid of the car as soon as possible, but they wanted me to send them the money via PayPal, and then they were going to ship me the car from like somewhere that was 2,000 miles away. And I told my mom about it, and she was like, no, there's just way too many red flags. Who ships a car? Why aren't they trying to sell it locally if they're selling it for a quarter of the price? They'd probably get an offer like immediately. And it was just ultra sketchy, and I was so mad at the person that I sent them like a furious email about lying about their son dying in a motorcycle accident and being a veteran and how horrible that is. But yeah, people are sketchy as hell out on the internet. Seeking a babysitter to come in my home ongoing basis Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Must be a churchgoer, conservative, female only, over 21, non-smoker, non-drinker, pass drug test, pass criminal background check, and have 3 references. Must be a high school graduate and prefer you are in or went to college for elementary education. You be caring for 6-month-old, 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and 5-year-old boys, paying $75 per week, non-negotiable. That's like $1 an hour. And yes, I know what you're saying. This does give off satirical vibes for me. It just feels like way too much to expect. They expect the person to have gone to college for elementary education to be smart and educated, and then they say, you be caring for 6-month-old. Like, it doesn't all add up. But anyway, it's a very good depiction of the people we usually find on this subreddit. We have a short but sweet choosy beggar story here. I used to work at a little pizzeria, and after a busy night, we'd sometimes end up with a couple mistake pizzas that we couldn't sell sitting on top of the oven. Like if the cook accidentally put on the wrong toppings or a slightly burned pizza, stuff like that. Well, one night, about 20 minutes before closing, a lady comes in and proceeds to tell me a sob story about her and her son being stranded and hungry, having nothing to eat all day, and can I give her a free pizza? Me: you're in luck. I actually do have an extra pizza tonight and you can have it. Can I see it? Me taking the pizza out of the oven and showing her a perfectly fine pepperoni and mushroom pizza. Ew, it's got mushrooms on it. Me, surprised she's being picky, I guess so. Can you make me a different pizza? Not for free. If you want a pizza to order, I'll have to charge you for it. But I don't have any money, so take this free one then. But I don't like mushrooms. You can pick them off. Lady, making a disgusting face. I do not want that one. Can you give me anything else? Sorry, that's the only thing I can give you for free. Then she makes an angry sigh and just walks out, doesn't take the pizza. I guess they weren't that hungry. Wow, this is just insane. I mean, I don't like mushrooms either. I hate the consistency. I feel like they feel weird in my mouth, but when my family gets a pizza with mushrooms on it, I just pick it off, and it stinks because it feels like a waste of mushrooms, but at least I'm not wasting an entire pizza when me and my child are hungry. Which leads me to believe that this woman and her child weren't that desperate, or she was just trying to see how far she could go with this and how much she could get out of this pizza place. But either way, she didn't get any food. So I am back from vacation. I don't know if anybody knew that I was on vacation anyway. I only spent like one day without a video, but I will be back to a normal schedule now. It was very weird being away from my home office here, so it's very nice to be home and be able to just make videos at my own leisure and all that jazz. So I will see you guys very soon. I hope you have an absolutely fantastic holiday and New Year and all that jazz. Skate on to the best of your abilities. I hope you're drinking more water, and I will see you very soon. Okay, I just listened back to that outro and realized I said all that jazz not once, but twice. And I called it my home office when it's really just my desk in my bedroom. So anyway, have a good day.